Jackson, Tennessee. That's I-40 over there. This is my second visit to this facility. I was here in February this year, moving a similar Cat 336, and it's funny, it's the same buyer, and he's buying the same model of the Cat. So I showed up, dropped my front axle on the trailer because it was up in the air, and the buddy asks me, you okay to load yourself? I said, yes sir, because I had to figure out what to do about my GoPro, because this one that I'm using right now, this is probably second time I'm using Hero 8 on as a head cam, because when I tried to use it in my car, it was blowing the highlights. It could not work with you know, when you shoot from inside the car where it's dark and then it's bright outside, where Session handle it a bit better. But now both of my Sessions are the battery is dead, but this one I charged and I forgot that I broken the grip. You know, I broke the grip, so normally I would just put it somewhere on the trailer, right? But so this is my only working camera, and not counting my cell phones. And so we're doing something different today, using Hero 8 as a head mount. Hours 5495, 5495. And you can see this one has been slightly abused here, and it looks like they washed it, but you know, I know they have a wash under that shed. And first I stopped over there behind that guy. Why is it parked there? And then the guy comes out in a beach buggy. He says, oh, we don't load over here, you have to go to the next row. Son of a gun, so I had to... All right, now what is this? This is something interesting. There's a handle over here. But they cleaned inside. This is nice. All right, I'm gonna use my hands once again. And the Cat comes to power. What? Over there it says 15. Oh, that's probably seconds or something. Like on the newer machines, the oh, it's low on fuel, I think. Oh well, no, it's still over here. On the newer machines, the hours are right there. Over here it says 15.5. Over there it says 5. The controls are nice. Very kind of like slim, you know. I think the stick is pretty long. Yeah, that's how we're gonna load it, like that. I don't like loading like this, where now I'll be pulling the levers to go forward, but then actually unloading will be easier, you know. So you see, now I'm pulling to go that way. Look, see? But I can see my truck, everything, and it shows me this danger areas, you see. So how far am I from the truck? I don't know, 5 meters. Oh wow, probably 8 or 7 or something like that. All right, let's check. Like, what I like about this, there's no rush, nobody's, you know, you see, like, there's nobody behind you. Kind of like when you load when I was loading that crane. Yeah, when I was loading the crane in Illinois, there's like a bunch of trucks behind you, like everybody's in a rush, you know. I hate that. What are we shooting at? Second board or first board? Usually I go for the first board, but now it wants to go over here. See, my first board, I'll usually look at this crack, and second board, so maybe it's not that wide. Yeah, you see, now it's perfect. So I'll be shooting for the second board. Let me just double check. How wide is this thing? Lots of scratches everywhere. Jeez. Because they're all different. They're all different depending on what the customer ordered. One, two, three, four. 11, 4. Okay. And the most important measurement is the middle. I want to know where the middle of the track will be. So that's the middle. Oh, you see? Just slightly over 1 or 2. So I don't like that. That's why I'm using the outrigger boards, because my trail is 102. So just slightly more than half of the track would be in the air if I didn't use the boards, you know. So So usually that's what I do. If more than half of the track is in the air, like if middle to middle of the track is wider than 102, if it's 102 or less, I don't need outriggers. Okay, so here we're on the second board, and over there we're not on the second board. No, hold on, I need to see. Oh yeah, wow, it's way over there. Okay, now I know where I need to go. Like a swing. $40-ton machine just swings. Okay, now I know where I have to be, so I can just look at one. Hold on. Yeah, somewhere like this. Just 2 inches off the line. You see, like, it's so actually easy, right? Once you know what you're looking for. So I'm just looking at the crack in the floor, second board. Okay, I see now it's going a bit far. This machine is so fast. I'm at the minimum speed and it's still doing? Where are you going? Alright, so now let's see. Let's see if the track is straight alongside my trailer. Alright, so that's what I was looking at. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. So I saw I was about 2 fingers from this line. All right, and let's see over here. Almost the same. Perfect. Just maybe turn a little bit this way, like the track. Yeah, just a tiny little bit this way. That should be good. Why is the bucket this way? Probably the hydraulics doesn't hold it. The bucket's supposed to be here. Anyway, so that's what I need. I need this spot to be between those boards. All right. seriously. Interesting thing about the bucket. Did you notice that? Wow. See, it goes by itself. Huh. So we better put it down fast because all right, I see that I can still go forward. See, it has to go this way. Hold on. Yep. So I just have to turn the house a little bit, make it even. Yeah, the hydraulics is no good. It just goes by itself, goes down. Almost perfect. I could still go forward a bit. Yeah, so we're gonna raise it and go forward and turn the house. I don't like that hose is so close to the frame. Oh wow, that's why I'm crooked. Серега, ну что ж ты так? we should be okay. Yeah, now we're in the middle. Bucket just that's good. It's right, so I see the knuckle of the boom is right between the two. And I don't want to get it too close to that, you see, to that booster. I think we should be okay. So now if the bucket does want to go this way, it'll hit that. It'll hit the... It'll hit the bottom of the boom. So that was a relatively easy job. Like I said, it makes things so much easier when nobody bugs you, you know. See, one mirror is missing, so I'll have to take a picture of this. Broken mirror. We're gonna wrap some tape around here. And this thing sticks out almost more than the track. No, that's not good. I might need to turn it and loosen those bolts, because yeah, it's wider than the track. That's no good. Oh, and the see, this was loose. You always have to check these things, because then you start driving and this whole thing falls off, you know. Then, you know, somebody tailgating behind you, you don't want to surprise people like that. But what I actually wanted to do was this: just fold this like this so I don't break it under some stupid bridge. And look over there, something funny is going on here. Why there's no rubber? Oh wow, check this out. That whole thing moved out of there. Ah, they were probably replacing the, I think they did some repair on this thing, but I don't like this because that's can be the, I see they probably hit something here. Wow. And of course you cannot, this is totally not flexible. Usually when they're flexible I tie them down with a bungee cord, but this thing, so this is going to be my tallest point. So once I'm loaded I'm gonna check this. I mean once I rehook to the, oh wait a second, why did I do this? I still have to flip the neck, son of a gun. Yeah, once I rehook I have to flip the neck, otherwise it's gonna be the same story as last time when I was too heavy. But now everything is ready. I know I'm not gonna move the machine, I'm just gonna turn it. I'm gonna turn it, and I have to rehook to the trailer and then disconnect and then flip that thing. And so I know it'll be a ridiculous looking rig, but because the truck is so far and this piece is so far, I know it'll be perfect for weight balance. All right, where's my gloves? And I didn't know the permits yet. I'm not sure why not. Oh, look at this. I really don't want this piece over here because, oh, beautiful. I just use one board because I had some trouble recently. You know, when I have a board in here, I need these D-rings, right? And so that's why now I only use these as a kind of like a helping tool when I'm driving. And so one board is there, that's fine. Я еду за туманом, и за запахом тайги. But let me guess, this one is stuck. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, because this one is longer. Oh, I know what I can do. I can, when I swing, I can push the bucket gently into the ground, and I can lift this side, you know. Maybe not, because that'll put too much weight on the other side. You know, it's a probably 85,000 pounds. All right, let's go do this, and then I'll restart this Blockbuster when I'm moving the flip box. Because yeah, basically now I gotta connect to the trailer and then drop the trailer, disconnect over here, move away, and then jump into the excavator and hook up a chain to the top, and of course I do all this, all hoses, and then drop this down and install pins in there. So like I said, it's gonna be a ridiculous looking rig, but I know it works for weights. Otherwise I'll be way overloaded if I don't use a neck. Because of course ideally all I need is if this was a 55 ton 55 my Fontaine, all I need is 7 axles for this. But because this trailer is 7,000 pounds heavier, I need 4 axles. So ideal setup with my trailer for this would be the 36-inch flip box. So I would have to change the flip boxes and take out the spreader and just come here with 4 axles. Then I'm short, I'm 60,000 pounds empty, whereas with the Fontaine it was 53 with the same 4 axles. So like I said, 7,000 pounds difference. But because it's a lot of work reconnecting, disconnecting the spreader bar, so I came like this, right? And usually I don't, everything is fine. I think in Michigan I might need a pilot because of this, but it's kind of like the same thing. Either I pay somebody to take out the spreader bar and flip the flip boxes, and then I have to pay them again to flip them again, because most of the time my loads are big, right? But recently, for some reason, I've been moving stuff like this with basically 85,000 pounds, and it's been a nuisance, you know. It's been a nuisance with this booster, which of course I don't need for this, but what do you do? Yeah, the problem with check. I don't want to hit anything. it's not gonna hit. Oh, that's good. Yeah, as long as it goes in here and then it goes in there. We should be good. And you see, and I cannot install hydraulics on this, on the neck. Install hydraulics because sometimes I have to change the necks, right? And that creates a problem. And it's still tight. All right. Yeah, see, that one is good, but this one is oh, beautiful. This one went in. Let's see if this one will go in. And usually it's not as easy. You have to, that's why it's best to have two people. Come on. I see. And while I'm here, I need to take out the kingpin. Alright, now we gotta see which way do we have to go. Yeah, basically I gotta put it down. So if I rotate this, no, probably not, it's not gonna help. It's already down. what do you want? So if I raise it, see, that's what makes it difficult when you're just by yourself. Like one side goes super easy, right? Come on. Now, of course, the trick is how to get out, because the boom is pretty close. I know what I can do. I can drive the excavator forward a bit. Yeah. If I drive forward, because I'm still too far. I went to take that board off. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. But this handle is really annoying because that's where you want to grab, you know. Oh, beautiful. I'm a genius. All right. So now we can go back to the original position. Get away from my trail. No, we should be good. Yeah, I'm just watching for this so I don't hit the frame. We're good. Pretty much in the same position as before. So, mission accomplished. The neck is flipped. Oh, a bit closer. Okay. A bit closer this way. But it's fine. Then I'll have to do something about that bracket with the broken mirror, with the missing mirror. See if my tools are strong enough to loosen that and turn it this way, and then of course I have to put the tape. Well, it still can go a little bit this way. Yeah, geez, it's not even. Look. Hold on. What did I do with my gloves? Yeah, you see now this one is pretty far, and now this thing, well, it's still closer this way, but now let's check. Oh, now it's almost even still it's a bit this way, but I'm tired. I'm tired of playing with this. We're gonna leave it like this. That's okay. Alright, I need to fill up suspension with pressure, but I'm all hooked up. And I disconnected the hose because it's too close here. I just put them in there, the PTO hose, so here everything is locked. And I have everything ready. You see, I did like this. Yeah. That's the new method. This is much faster than putting the chain, you know, like normally I put a chain in there, right? But what? And I told the broker about all these scratches and missing mirrors, and he says the machine was sold as is, so the customer is aware, but he says thank you for documenting everything with pictures, because I sent him pictures. Because, you know, picture will have a stamp, right? Time stamp, so they will know when it was taken. Come on, get in there. And after I was loaded, because I had to drop the trailer, so I went inside. I told the guy, hey, I need to get to UPS. So is it cool if I just leave the trailer here? I'll be gone half an hour. And the guy says, no problem. And so I bobtailed in my truck to... Oh, no, it's good. I bobtailed in my truck to UPS, and I sent that BBK thing back to BBK. And the guys, I said, I just need the ground, and he says ground will be 2 weeks. And I said, no, that's not good. What's the next step? I said, in terms of money. He says 3 days, $55. And I said, is that air? He says, no, it's ground, but it's a faster ground. So the one that they with the 2 weeks, that's it's like $29. And this one is almost $60 after tax. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. Once again, I'm gonna push against this so that it doesn't move. I still have some battery. And that's why I don't understand why they discontinued session. You see, like session was so much smaller. See, I already hit this. It's much easier to carry on your head, you know, less chance to damage it. All right, one is here. And I ordered permits. Well, I didn't order them. I just emailed my permit lady. I said, hey, here's the old permits. Can you please just update them? And then I went to the UPS to do my stuff with the BBK. And then when I go back to the truck, I see an email on my phone from the lovely permit lady, and she says, oh, you'd have to do a request through our website as usual. Like basically do a formal request. I said, geez, I was hoping I could avoid that, because that's like takes like an hour. But actually it didn't take that long, because they keep all the requests that you see, this is really dirty. So they keep all the requests that you make. So I went back to all the way to February this year when I did this, the same load, and I found my permit request, and they have a feature called duplicate. So you just click that button, and the website duplicates. And so it kept all my weights, all the spacings, all my license plates, the route. All right, and I'm not tying down the boom because I need to climb, you know, do the regular laser thing. I have to climb up there, and now that the suspension is up, let's see, airbags, are they similar height? Oh, higher here, so which means that there's less load there than here. But I think it's because I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Usually 8 is enough. That should be okay. But yeah, now I can shut off the truck, and we can go do some climbing, tree climbing, to do the laser height measuring. But on the permit, on the old ones, I remember I asked for 1310 overall, and I'm doing the same here. Yeah, once the height is checked, then, because I'm a bit worried about that hose, you know. Actually, I'm gonna be on the other side. Somebody's checking out an excavator. That's a big one on the other side. I think that's like 450 or something. And these guys have the equipment deal. I see mostly they have a Peterbilt trucks. Most of them are 4-axle trucks with a pusher axle. One guy has 4 wheels on the pusher, one guy has super single, and they're all day cabs. See, these are just a tandem, couple of tandem trucks, and I think they are 367. I see one 379 or maybe 389, I don't know, but I know it's 367 has more like a sloped hood, and then they have a Western stuff 4900. And yeah, and I'm not putting my flags on yet because I have to go. I asked them to rinse the tracks and they said no problemo. Oh, and I still have to do that. Actually, hold on, I don't even have to crawl on the boom because this bucket is huge. All right, let's hope it's not windy today, because that always screws up my measuring technique. All right, we're touching the ground. 13. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Wow, I'm more like 164 inches. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Oh yeah, so I don't have to do anything. Cool. So 13.8, and the permit is requested for 13.10, so we should be good. Now I can tie down the stick and go drive over there and go ask him to send a guy that knows how to use a high pressure wash. Oh, and then I still have to tie down my timbers. There's a couple of big ones in the back there. It's a bit chilly. Probably what, 275 Kelvin. $33-34 F. But actually it's good to work like this. It's not hot, it's not cold, you know. There's no snow. And that's their trailer. That's XL 55 ton. And I looked at it, I look at the steel and the connections, you know, the frame. It compared to mine, that one looks real flimsy, you know. All right, so the exhaust is covered, the flags are on, and I turned that thing, was able to use my adjustable wrench, and some permits are issued, but what's going on with this thing? Hold on, I forgot. I think I did it. I think I attached them to the lights, and I don't remember. But this morning I was checking. This morning at the truck stop when I was leaving, and I had my lights on, and I did a walk around. Yeah, that one I'm gonna throw that out at the truck stop. Like, this here is very clean. No, you see, these things are just, they're killing me. Worked this morning, now it doesn't work. Maybe some water got in because the guy washed the tracks. See, nothing. Okay, how about that one? See, when they don't work, they don't work. The good news is that most places don't care about these lights. It's only when you're very long, like when you have a Jeep. So that's one thing I gotta fix. So I'm gonna fix this. I already found a shop in Canada that can do this. Like, I called my regular shop, like where I go, like north of Kitchener, to do truck alignment, and they said no, we cannot help you. I said, why not? Always because, you know, it has these disposable bolts, right, and stuff like that. But he says, you want, and he gave me a name. He gave me a name of the shop. He says you can use, and I found them on there like 10 minutes from my parking lot. All right, so now we're just going 11 kilometers, 6 miles. Which way? Yeah, west, away from Jackson. Yeah, I don't want to go back because there's construction there. But this will be very tricky. There's a super sharp turn, but you know, I got my steerable axles. Yeah, last time I was here, I had the 3+1. I like how this guy parked. The bucket. So last time I had 3+1, now I have 2+2. So now I say actually it should turn sharper, right? And if it's all bright light, I apologize, but this camera doesn't like you know, the difference in brightness. And this is still Hero 8. And I reduced the angle because of this. I changed the angle to linear. You gotta be careful here because over there they have a winery, and they also sell like whiskey and stuff. And so when these people are flying, I assume they are fully loaded. And of course, just as my luck would have it, as soon as I'm like, there was nobody, right? There was nobody on this desolate road. Wow, this is really narrow. I have to go this way. What? Crazy. Those guys made it, so they were also on the way to the to where to the liquor store, to the, like this thing, getting out of here, it's really bad, you know, especially when you load it. If I was going east towards Jackson, I would have to go on that bridge. And that one is like a killer. There's also a turn, super sharp turn. Well, Oh, but we made it, you know. I don't like doing these crazy angles because my neck is so long. It puts a lot of pressure, you know, when you're almost 90 degrees. It's not good for the trailer. But what do you do? And that's the place where I just loaded.
Continue on I-40 west for 10 kilometers.
I hope my trailer is not, it's not gonna go sideways on me. Oh, looks good. And I'm coming to 1/4 of a tank on DEF and less than 50% on this, on fuel. Yeah, I see the sign on the right says Samuel Bryant Distillery. Tours, sample sales. Samples, like, why you didn't tell me this before? You know, I might have got loaded before I started driving, you know. That would be interesting, right? And so yeah, if you guys want to see, if you go back to February this year, you will see I did exactly the same load. Same machine, 336EL, same pickup, same destination in Canada. And I noticed today my fuel restriction is coming close to 5. That's not good. The good news is that I have 2 filters. So sometime during this trip, I'm gonna try to replace the filter. I got that special wrench, and I have 2 filters. One is 10 microns and one is 25. And the guy from Cummins told me, he says, no, don't install 25. He says, you want 10 microns, he says. That's what Cummins recommends. And the one I have right now is 25. And I see my restriction is at 4, which of course, you know, before it was like 0, right? When it's brand new. 4 is not good. And there's a TA here. It's not very big, but it's in the middle of nowhere, so so it should have lots of spots, especially now it's still local time 3:35. Yeah, just 4 miles. So I like it when there's a truck stop, right, where you can, because I haven't eaten. The only thing, what did I have in the morning? I had coffee. And I don't even remember if I had any banana or anything like that. I think I just had coffee. So, and when I went to UPS to send that BBK, like there's so much traffic there, it's crazy. I wanted to go to Walmart to buy some groceries, and I noticed a big barrier, you know, at about 13 feet tall, and the sign says no trucks. Like, they don't want any trucks in the entire Walmart parking area, so you cannot enter. Well, I probably could because my sleeper is not 13.6, but a guy like that, he would just knock down that barrier. And so I don't know if you can see this, but now the temperature is +5 Celsius, so 278 Kelvin, and I'm guessing so somewhere 41 F. be on this side. So now I'm going west. So TA will be on the west, on the south side. And exit 68. They have a restaurant there, not just deli, you know, and groceries. Well, I mean snacks, like a convenience store. I hope they have something where you can buy real food, because I'm ready to eat a horse or a cat. Yeah, the trailer looks straight, more or less. But yeah, that's the two things I need to do. Like I'm tired of this unreliable flashing lights. They used to work, but you know, they're always moisture. There's snow in Canada, right? So I gotta fix this. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix the lights, and I'm gonna do a quick alignment. And I'm getting a ton of emails asking me to do loads. It looks super busy before the end of the year. Like, I'm getting emails left and right. Give us a quote. Can you do this? Can you do that? And I'm like, guys, I'm doing a run from Tennessee to Ontario. I'll be empty next week. Okay. Yeah, this can wait. Oh, so, yeah, somebody has a drilling rig, or probably a pile driver.
600 meters, take exit 68, Providence Road, Tennessee 138.
From US to Canada, and they want to know my quote. I said, okay, I don't have time to, I'm sorry, I gotta rush, I gotta run, but I said, here's my rate per mile. Just take that rate per mile, add let's say $1,500 for permits, and they give me $1 a mile for deadhead. If it's like 1,000 miles or something, I charge them $1 a mile.
Turn left onto Tennessee 138.
Oh boy, here we go. No, another. I hope it's not too sharp in here, because you know, I really don't like it when I have to. Oh no, this is not too bad. This one is real tiny. Okay, how do you enter? Alright, fuel is over here.
Your destination is on the right.
Come on, get out of there. I hope it's wide enough. This is pretty wide. Alright, we're gonna finish here, so I'm gonna just get fuel, get DEF, and then park. Because it's 259. Okay, if you're charging me 259, I'm not getting 2 tanks, I'm gonna get just left side tank. And I'm guessing 50 gallons. That's it, 50 gallons and DEF. 259, that's just too much. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. Be good. Enjoy the festivities.